You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
The AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show.
Yo, what up, AfterBuzz? This Bing is for doing, and we are here doing our Beyonce choreography for y'all. No, we are here doing another episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 2, Episode 12, Turned Up. And it sure enough was. It should have been called Fuck Kirk, as a matter of fact. That's what the episode should have been called. But it's your boy, DJ Jesse, joined in studio by the lovely Kennelia.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
You know what Kennelia does, just like the show does? I will say this. You're like, you better say something good.
I know. Like, what are you
compare
gonna
me
say?
to the damn show. You got that popping lipstick, just like all the girls on the show.
I do love lipstick. This is a new thing. This is like the past year. I like lipstick now.
You're into it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I like it.
Now.
All right. I don't know what that means. But
Check back with me next year, and I'll tell you something different.
She's like, I'm all into eyeshadows
Bro,
this
I'm
year.
like so into shadows.
A nude lip and some real loud eyeshadow. All right. Well, you may be into lipstick, but K. Michelle is into hair because she done met up with Ariane at the hair salon because she is headlining her first tour.
Good for her. Like, I'm happy for K. Michelle that she's doing stuff. Like, you know, because last season it was like up in the air. It was like,
it was all about like, girl, we know you got problems.
She kept talking about getting beat up. So we were like, is she gonna actually do something? She's the only one.
Do this public service announcement.
And when you think about it, New York and Atlanta, she's the only one who actually took this and is going on tour, has shows, like book shows, because nobody else is doing that.
Yeah.
She's the only one. Other person who could do something will be Olivia, and she ain't done nothing.
Especially now that Sierra working with Nicki Minaj, Olivia has no chance.
True.
Can't even believe I just even compared them. But anyways, so while they're looking for hair, Ariane decides to drop the tea in which she says, you know, I've been singing since I was a little girl. I would love to be a backup singer for you. Please do your facial expression when she said that.
I was like...
like you got that. Like you was drinking lemonade, the seed popped up in your mouth. Like, ooh.
I was like, what? I didn't know she was a singer. Until today.
Don't think she knew she was a singer either. I'm just kidding. I heard that she was a really good singer, actually. I did hear that her music is really dope. The person I heard it from was kind of biased at the time, clearly, because we done seen, although I do got to give a shout out, Ariane, when she was in the hair salon, she put her hands up, and if you'll check out that piece ring, y'all can check out luxuriouspoverty.com. That's my best friend's ring collection. You can see me wearing it sometimes here on AfterBuzz, but luxuriouspoverty.com. Check that out.
Shout out to her. It was dope. It was cute. I liked it.
It's a double-sided ring. It's really cute. All right. So K. Michelle's having auditions for backup singers, which this setup was just all types of wrong. It was like, remember when American Idol first started and was like ratchet, like they had like that little table set up, like that's what this reminded me of.
It looked like an audition for the show Sunday's Best. That's what it looked
That's
like.
exactly what it was.
I was like, oh wow, this Sunday's Best. Like, it was like Donnie McClurkin in there, like some gospel singer was supposed to be behind it. It was like just like that.
Yeah, except it was just K. Michelle, and who the hell knows who any of the other people were. So she walks outside. There's like a whole load of people who I'm like, I said, first of all, you can't be my backup singer if you already trying to snap pictures of me.
That's true. Yeah. But you know, K. Michelle, this is new to her.
Yeah,
so she was like, oh my God.
Hey y'all. Thanks for coming. Which I can hate on, you know what I mean? I'd probably do the same thing. Like, hey guys. So she starts the auditions, and these people were like, I can't even do any. I was gonna do impressions, but then I mean, it was just too many of them. It was bad.
Yeah.
And then Ariane came up in the mix, and she's sick.
She was like, was it just me or did she look fake sick? Like she was acting sick.
Yeah, it was just like okay,
she
you
had,
sound normal,
like-
just you keeping your eyes real low.
Yeah,
like,
she had like
are
one
you
eye
high?
open, one eye closed.
Like I just wonder if she was high.
It looked. I wouldn't be surprised if she was partying last night, didn't rehearse, and was like, "Oh shoot."
She was like, "Let me take some Benadryl," and then the Benadryl just made her tired. So she goes there and she sings, and
She wasn't as bad as I thought. Cause remember when she first said she was a singer, I was like, "Oh shoot, we about to be up here." She's gonna sound like a bag of alley cats, but she wasn't as bad as I thought.
a Cassie.
Yeah.
But at least, I mean, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt because she was sick. We'll just do that. But like, I mean, she didn't open her mouth past. Like, girl, bitch, she'd sound like harmonic, like she was blowing on a harmonica, like
She did.
Girl,
She
move
probably
your damn
sound
lip.
good in the shower.
I believe she's probably a really good studio artist because she did have a nice tone to her. So, all right. And then I don't know who K Michelle hiring on her team. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. And so, fans out there, if y'all know who he was, he might be legendary in Atlanta. We don't know. Please tell us who that man was that felt he had the right to be like, "Oh, you done horrible. You ain't gonna be like, oh, sit down. This is her friend." First of all,
if you're doing that, that's unprofessional. Like I get it. It seemed like he was trying to turn up
like,
for the cameras.
you're
did that
not
on
Kenya
purpose.
Moore.
Yeah, he was doing that on purpose because I can't accept the fact that he would be doing that at a real audition in real life. Like I can't accept that. If he's doing that, K Michelle needs to fire him because that's unprofessional.
Right. You sit next to your boss talking like that, and she's telling you to stop, and you continue to go.
Yeah.
No time for that. Let's talk about some Stevie and Joseline. Well, I guess before that, it was Stevie met up with Mimi. Now this is the tea we heard a few weeks back. He sits her down. She was looking great, actually. Talking about, it depends what you want. You want the diamond package. You want the gold package. You want the silver package. Like, sir, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Stevie?
Like you and Scrappy need to go into a business together and create Hooked on Atlanta and just create all the damn terms that y'all use. I think it would sell.
It would.
That's
Hooked
the sad
on
part
Atlanta.
of Hooked on Atlanta. That's what we pushing here at AfterBuzz TV. I need to get that copyright.
No, you need to look into that.
So basically, he portrays it as Mimi called him and so like, "Yeah, hey, bro, I need some cash. I want to go shopping." She was like, no, don't get it twisted. You called me, said, "Hey, what you doing? You want to do that?" I mean, if anyone offers me to go shopping, I ain't gonna say no.
Yeah, I would.
Yo, cash.
I'd be like, "What time?
Right.
You want me to meet you there? All right, I need to pick you up." I
Boo.
would have offered to pick him up. I'd be like,
Sure
"Give me a
will.
ride."
In the ride that you
In
bought
the
me
new
to?
whip.
Sure. But he says, I want a little action. If I'm gonna give you this, you need to give me something. Give him some lettuce. Again, Hooked on Atlanta. Mimi ain't having it. She gives the car back, which that's like a bold move, Mimi.
Yeah.
I don't know if I give the car back. I'd be like, we ain't signed no contract. You gave it to me. It's on national television. You said no strings attached, so try to bring me to court.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't surprised, but I was more shocked that Mimi didn't see it coming. And she said when he gave her the car, no strings attached. But the way she gave the car up like that, I would have kept it because I would have said, "Stevie, you always on this. No, you're not getting these cheeks. Get out of my face." And I would have zoomed off in the Beamer.
Right. Don't you have your Cobb salad at the house?
Yeah.
You ain't having none of this Caesar.
Yeah. Stevie, I wasn't surprised though.
No. So she done gave the car back. Stevie and Joseline are house shopping because she wants a commitment. and he says, "I'll give you the commitment." Although he didn't look too sure about that commitment. That house was everything.
It was. Meanwhile, when they first showed up to the house, I was like, the neighbors probably looking out the window like, there goes the neighbor. They're probably like, great.
Honey, I think... Who is that? Is that prostitute from that TV show? No, honey, that's
Right.
Rihanna. Rihanna's moving in.
There's the new neighbors.
It's Rihanna and Chris Brown, you know. Like, oh, no time. Although, who knows where that house was. That house could have been, Atlanta.
True.
Anyways, so they want commitment. His face was cracking me up in it. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it is moving very fast for them being together for only a year. I feel like there's a little bit of a battle inside of her, because just the way she walked up in that house, it was like, yes, this is what I want for my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that, because you're thinking like, I need to get up out the strip club phase of my life and I'm trying to come up. But think about what you're coming up into.
True.
Like, yeah, the house is nice, but what's going to come with the price of the house? Mimi already done known that, and that's why she gave the car up so easily. He's like, oh, boo, you can have the car back. I don't need that.
True.
I'll buy a car.
But put yourself in the perspective of Joseline. Stevie's the best dude she's gotten, period. And is the best dude she'll probably get. Like, let's say she meets another industry dude. They'll sleep with her. They'll entertain her, go to the club, pop some bottles with her. But nobody's going to take it this far with Joseline to the point where they'll make her believe that they want a relationship. Because she, even if she's probably really a really nice girl, but that's not the woman that kind of person could take around with them, because she's a firecracker. You never know what to expect. Like an Amber Rose. Think about it. Amber Rose was quiet. That was her thing. Sure, she may have been a stripper in the past, but she could hold her own, and she had that silent authority. Joseline would be on the red carpet kicking stuff over. Like, you don't know what to expect with her. So I think she kind of knows Stevie this is it. It's weird.
Well, it's interesting. Even watching Joseline with K. Michelle, I don't know. I kind of feel like let's let Stevie and Joseline walk the carpet at the BET Awards. Kind of feel like she might be a little quiet there.
Oh, she might shrink.
That intimidated,
True.
Because if you're doing that with K. Michelle, what you walking the carpet with Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj will be like,
she will.
I'm a monster on your ass.
She will.
So.
It's I think, but also I don't.
It's cute for them, though.
It is cute for them, but I do think Joseline is in panic mode now, because now that the dust has settled, she saw how quick Stevie was to dip in and out on Mimi. So Joseline, it seems like she thinks she knows it may happen to her too.
I also think Joseline knows how to keep everything kind of spicy enough to entice him, but that is gonna bite her in the ass 15 years down the line, when he's still the same dude, still 85 years old, still trying to, with his dentures, he's going, you won't come on my plane.
Doing the rat face.
Please put your dentures back in and keep it pushing. Your little pimped out cane ain't working for me. So, I mean, that's all I can say for that. Good luck to them. Hope that works out. We'll see what happens next week. Looked like she was gonna buy him a ring.
It did.
Never know. But shout out to everybody at home who watches us every single week. Shout out to you guys for being such dedicated Love and Hip Hop fans like we are here. But we want to thank you guys for watching us, and please help us out get to #1 on iTunes by subscribing to our iTunes podcast. It's free. Just download it, and also leave us a comment. Show us some love. Give us a 5-star rating or something. You know what I'm saying? And as well, please support AfterBuzz TV by supporting the content that we put out there. We're putting out movies such as The Adventures of Serial Buddies, which you guys can purchase on iTunes for literally the price of a Happy Meal. So just don't eat one day. You know what I'm saying? And support AfterBuzz TV, and you're gonna get a great movie. Or go to McDonald's, then come home and buy Adventures of Serial Buddies, and then that's the best damn Happy Meal you done ever bought.
Sure is.
You know what I'm saying? You can watch Love and Hip Hop, the after show, then watch The Adventures of Serial Buddies while eating a damn quarter pounder and some French fries. You would have thought McDonald's them paid me to sponsor them right now. The Adventures of Serial Buddies on iTunes. And also check out blackhollywoodlive.com. That's another website that we have put out, another network AfterBuzz has put out. So, I don't even know who to start with right now, because, I mean, now it just gets messy. Let's talk about some damn Mama D. Because Twitter was, I mean, I haven't checked Twitter, but if she probably was trending.
Yeah. First of all, Mama D's hair ain't never together. Mama D's been wearing a weave, I'm sure, since they first got popping back in the late 80s, early 90s.
Still using the same one.
She's still using the same tired old weave. It's never blended. Not to be petty, but come on, Mama D. You're in Atlanta. It's hairstylists everywhere. You can't get your hair done right.
Yeah, what's crazy about it is because she hangs out with gay boys. It's the fact that no one has been like, girl, let's do this. Let's put this in you for, you know what I mean? Like, that's weird.
Mama D, she look like she go to the hair school.
Ooh.
She goes to the school because that's what they roll. They roller set your hair. They don't brush it down. They just let the curls just sit like ding, ding, on top of your head, and they let you go home like that.
And you know what? She probably does, because that's something like, my grandmother would do, in the sense of like, I've been doing it for years and I'm still going to
continue. Yeah, my mom goes to the school sometimes.
I will save a penny. You sure look like you saving a couple pennies with that hair.
Stop.
So my grandma gonna be watching this like, what the hell are you talking about?
No, I don't.
Like, I'm fly. So Mama D goes with Erica, and they're out for lunch, and they're talking about work in progress, and that they want to work together in raising Imani. And what blows my mind with this is, like, didn't Scrappy just go to jail? Like, y'all really, like...
Yeah, it will, yeah.
All right, everybody, ring the alarm. Like, let's talk about this. Draw the plan out. Everyone got their stencils ready. Like...
Yeah, he went yesterday. Like, that's what it was like. It was like he went yesterday, and Erica
and there was a
panicked.
chance that he was getting out. Like, y'all had to have known there might have been a chance.
Mm-hmm.
So, seemed a little set up, but it was interesting seeing Erica and Mama D kind of get along.
They got along for a quick minute.
Yeah, they had one little spice moment in that. Mama D says she wants to help. Erica doesn't want any of her money. And then Mama D kind of offers, well, you know what? Take the ring, pawn it. Erica's like, what am I going to do with the ring? I don't think she wants to have, like Mimi, to have anything held over her head.
But a part of me wondered, didn't Erica know that it was going to bother Scrappy? Like, while this was happening, I was thinking, did she call him? Did she call him on the phone? You can get a couple phone calls in the slammer. Did she call him and say, this is what I'm thinking? Because when this was going down with Mama D pictured, I was like, oh, here we go. Scrappy gonna be mad. Any man will be mad if he found out you sold, pawn, consignment, anything, done anything with the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So when she did, I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she didn't know.
Right, and especially with Mama D's ass clearly setting it up, talking about
looking like Gargamel.
Yeah, like, bitch, what are you doing? Take your damn finger out your mouth. Like, I can't. So whatever. Then Mama D hits up Erica, says, yo, I want to come with you to pawn it. So he's sitting up there, and she has two choices. She can either sell the ring back to the company. Well, you explain it, because you've done explain.
Well, usually when you buy a piece of jewelry from the store, you can sell it back to the same store if you no longer want it. Mm-hmm. But it's kind of like if you take it to a pawn shop, they're going to drastically. What the heck?
You talking like Mama D?
Hooked
on Atlanta.
They're going to drastically they're going to drastically lower the price of the ring and give you that money. So you can either give it to them and have them pay, which is something like for a diamond, thousands of dollars cheaper, or you can put it on consignment, which means the jewelry store can take it, but they can try to find a new buyer. So it's kind of like you trying to sell it on eBay, but you have the help of the jeweler. Mm-hmm. So if someone buys it at whatever price, you're better off doing that than getting the money from the jeweler. But it's a chance that no one will want to buy it.
And there's a chance that she can buy it again. Back.
Yes.
So I mean, I looked at that two ways. Obviously, Mama D was like, Just sell the ring, girl. Sell the ring. But I mean, with Erica, I knew she was gonna do the co-assignment, not only just because of the money, but because I think that there is that option of like, he gonna get his shit together. I mean, you praying, living on the edge, praying. I don't know who you praying on, but so we then go to Mama D's house where she's on the stairs
with that Instagram dress on. Come on, Mama D. Come on, lady. How old is Twitter? People on Twitter or YouTube? How old is Mama D? Somebody has to know because she had the dress on. It had the sheer boob top. It was the one with the tight skirt at the bottom with the sheer on each side of the thighs. One of the Instagram dresses. I'm like, come on, Mama D.
Girl, she done got that from the alley. And then we have Erica's mama in the back. Ain't no better. Like, boo, how old are you that you have your shirt tied up? And I could understand if your body was like, if he was like a banging grandma, but like.
Yeah, she had a lot going on. Mignon.
Right. Like, we did not need to break open the Pillsbury dough at all. So Mama D's sitting there talking about the scales of justice. Like, what is this? One. Two, like, bitch, where did you download this off the internet to read? What PDF file did you go through? And then she's like, my Prince Scrappy.
She was watching Game of Thrones. She wasn't doing that. Listen, Jesse, she did not go online. She got access to HBO and
she
was
got
watching Game of Thrones.
It was, you know, they every couple months they give like HBO stars for free.
Yep.
She done caught on to it.
If you Google King Jeffrey Game of Thrones, I'm sure one of the same speeches will come up.
But she's like, I don't watch that show. I watch the Tudors. I'm like, all right, girl.
Tudors. I hate you.
So her elegant royal speech, Scrappy's free. All of a sudden, Erica pulls Scrappy aside for the most appropriate time to tell him that she pawned the ring, and then Scrappy was just like, it took him a minute to process it. He was kind of like, wait, so what she do with the ring? She took it to the jewelry shop.
She should have told him in his language. I took the Riz Naive back to the Stiz Naive.
To get some Ms. Naive.
To get some Ms. Naive.
He'd be like,
Bitch Naive.
He calls her ungrateful. How dare you? I was so happy when I got that ring. I couldn't wait to put on your finger. Well, bitch. Right, just like you couldn't wait to put your penis inside Shay.
That's true. And in Erica's defense, I do think she should have told Scrappy before she decided to do this. But let's back it up to last season. Scrappy didn't have no money. So, with you going to the Slammer, not knowing how long, even though...
And you got to pay lawyers.
Yeah, you got to pay lawyers. She doesn't know when you coming back out. You didn't leave a stash of money because she took you off of the child support. And so when she said, when I ask him for stuff, he gives it to me. In her defense, getting rid of the ring was the way she was going to have some income coming in. I still think she should have told him. But.
She should have told him, or it was like, damn girl, you move real quick. But I get it. If she's asking him something, she was probably getting something from him on a weekly basis, maybe a monthly basis, but... I don't know. So then Scrappy walks away. He's mad. And Mama D talking about, she ain't gonna punk my prince. Bitch, didn't you take her to the store?
You did. She did.
Didn't you give her back the ring to do that? So I don't get it. Because it's just like, I understand you're crazy. But you taking it to a whole another level of like, okay, now you're just manipulating. And now is your crazy even real crazy? I don't even know if it's forgivable crazy. Because there's some crazy people you can be like, oh, she's just crazy. You know, like Jim Jones' mom, you like, she's just crazy. Yeah. You know?
No.
Keisha Cole mom, you like, she gets a pass. You know what I'm saying? But Mama D, this was a little funny. This was some Tracy shit.
She's very manipulative. She did that on purpose. She knew what, like I said, that's why Erica should have told Scrappy that she was thinking about it, because it would have came out. Who you been talking to? This Mama D brought it up. Oh, but now Mama D's playing the victim, like, oh, you're not gonna punk my son, lady. kick rocks with an open toe shoe. You did this. This was her fault. Getting all out, and then Mignon comes down the stairs.
And this was an awesome moment. I love it because it's like at the dinner table when Erica got Buck at the dinner table, and Erica's mom was trying to like be the mom and calm her down, and just to see this side of her like stick up for her daughter, like, because I feel like she's the type of mom like, you know what, she got herself into this fight, like she got to handle that on her own. But with this, it's just like, oh no, we ain't gonna have this. Y'all done came up here, set her up. You ain't gonna come at my daughter like that.
She came down them stairs.
And Mama D was not trying really too much. She stayed her place. She screamed and shouted, let it all out. She was Will.I.am and Brittany in the corner like, ah!
Will.I.am and Brittany.
And Minion was just sitting on the stairs like, oh, come on!
She was ready. She done slammer time. Listen, she was about to take it back to the days of 23-hour lockup. She was ready. She came down the stairs real slow talking about what you gonna do? What you gonna do? She already got a gold tooth in the front. She's ready for war.
Right.
Mignon looked like she was about to put them hands on Mama D.
She like, girl, my shirt done tied up. You clearly know I don't give a fuck. You can catch me on nowaygirl.com.
She was ready.
She's
I
like,
put
I
my
don't
money
care.
on Mignon.
Oh, for sure.
But then in the crossfire, Erica got tussled over to the side. Scrappy mushed her out the way, but Erica swung on him. She did get she got a little slap in, and he said she tried to swing on me, pushed her, and she like flopped into the
because of her crazy shoes.
Yeah.
That's you just being careful about your probation because you don't want to have an Ocho Cinco on you.
True.
He got pulled in the back, and it's just like, it's funny because I've just talked to people who have dealt with Scrappy before. I've always liked Scrappy. I feel like he really is a good person inside. He just is a product of his,
he's a little misguided
elements around him. And the people who I've talked to who have been in situations with him have said, he is a good person, but that Mama D be in his ear too much, and he's already kind of sliznai. So if he don't think about it quick enough, he gonna go with whatever his first reaction is. And I feel like that's what happened with this. It's like, you're getting mad at Erica because she sold the ring, but why did she sell the ring? Why are y'all not getting engaged? Like, think about the steps before you start being like, oh, hell no. Right. Like, no.
Yeah, no, and he's not gonna think about it. He'll probably watch it back now with everyone else, and will look at it, and maybe he'll think otherwise. I'm
sure he is watching it in rehab right this second.
Yeah, but I'm tired of him letting Mama D be all in his ear like that. Scrappy, you a grown man. You have to pull the plug at some point.
Yeah, because it's just like, what was she talking? She's like, away with them bitches. Yeah. Oh, big on. Like, bitch, you are not the fairiest. First of all, the fairiest of them all. The fairiest. Bitch, you are not Tinkerbell. Clearly. Like, get your life. And then sitting there talking about, they're not welcome here. Scrappy can do better. Like, he really kind of can't. Actually, Erica's really a down-ass bitch because she done came to the court. She done tried to make up with your mama how many damn times.
And this is just what we've seen. Let's not forget, Scrappy left her for Diamond and came back, and Erica took him back. So, Scrappy, this is the end of the road. This is boys to men for you, homeboy. Right. Boys to men. This is it.
At the end. All right. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting situation. I just feel like I hope Scrappy kind of thinks it over in his head and goes back to Erica. But I mean, at this point, you done got my mama involved.
Yeah.
Like, my mom is gonna feel ways about you, and I really don't know if you have what it takes to kind of be able to fix the situation. Now, maybe now that he's in rehab, it could be a different story. Maybe he'll be a changed man. Because at the end of the day, it is the same thing as Mimi. It's like, well, that is the father of my child. So I do have to work with him on some sort of level.
Yeah, I think I'm one of the only people that don't want Erica with Scrappy. Just because it seems like he brings her down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we haven't seen much. We haven't really heard much about Erica until she came on this show. But from this whole ordeal, it seems like every piece of drama that goes on in her life, it goes back to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's never she never has drama with the other girls because of the other girls. She never, it's never. Nothing.
She's like the middle person when it comes to all the girls.
She's always getting into something with somebody because of Scrappy. Sometimes you just gotta let people go, and I think he needs to grow up. She can get. They could be together later, but right now he needs to grow up.
Show does. So, speaking about growing up, Drew comes over to Tracy's house and he wants to apologize to Tracy for trying to mac on her. It's so funny because he says, "I can't believe you didn't kiss me," because it's kind of like, I always felt like you were the girl that I could always go back to and we was gonna be together. And the sad part is I really believe him.
He really thinks that.
This is like an epidemic. Like, there are really people out there that like be saving relationships, like, oh, we can't mess around now, but I got that one, I want to go back. I know many people like that.
No, I know people like that. I had a dude who was like that with me. And then even as much as I tried to explain to him, sir, that's not the case. He didn't believe it. Drew really does not believe that Tracy is going to be with anyone else. Even though he's trying to act like he wants to meet this new dude, in the back of his mind, he's like, yeah. And he's thinking that Tracy is going to end up with him.
Clearly, because in the next episode, we done seen he's still Googling the man, like,
I'm gonna took the Google.
Drew.
Took to Google.
Took to Google. He should have banged it. No. So he goes in for a hug for Tracy. She calls the sun out. That was a cute moment. And that was pretty much it for them this episode.
It wasn't much.
They started the episode out with a fuck Kirk moment again. Kirk basically showing us that Kirk was in the cabin. He cheated on Rasheeda with the damn 75-cent carousel hoe outside Kmart. You know, the broken little carousel?
The broken one. But you got to push yourself. you got to...
Well,
you gotta run in circles around.
It costs 75 cents, but it's such a hoe that actually, if you really give it a jump start push, it'll go for free. Just like Mary Jane did. So, Benzino's sitting out there. First of all, before we even get into this, Kirk wearing that damn limited edition vest. Like, no one wants that. Limited edition. Like, bitch, you put that on there. Of course it's a limited edition. Who the hell would buy another one?
With his Twitter name on it.
Right.
Sir.
So Benzino says, I can't believe my boy Kirk. He said, I can't believe my boy Kirk did that. Like, I know he's going through some things with Rasheeda, but like that ain't the way to play it. Well, why do you bring him around? You done brought him up in the strip club. You done brought him up to Bobby Valentino's house, which has strip poles. He's talking about abortions, getting rubbed on the head. You done brought him up to the log cabin. What y'all was gonna think he was gonna do? Are we gonna sing Kumbaya and go
watch
fishing?
Movies off the red box. Like, come on, sir.
Hey, Bobby V, did you get that movie? Yeah, guys. Did you guys want to watch The Notebook? Huh? I can get The Purge on for free on the computer. You guys want to watch? Like, I'm so sure Bobby Valentino's doing that. No, you knew what you was getting your friend involved with. Clearly, you knew Bambi was gonna be there.
Ooh. Yeah.
And I ain't talking about the Disney Bambi. I know y'all was in the woods, but so I just don't get why you're putting him in these situations, and then you're sitting here talking about, well, you shouldn't have did that last night. Like,
yeah, he seemed really beat up about it. Benzino was more beat up about it than Kirk.
Talking about you can stay at my spot if you want. Okay, now you're pushing more out there. You're giving this guy a lane to go down. So at the bottom, VH1 was asking, okay, was it a free pass or was it cheating?
It was cheating.
Clearly. Like, VH1, what the hell are you damn talking about? Like,
some loser dude is gonna click on the survey like,
man, I mean, she said free pass.
She said, sir.
sit your ass down.
Get it
No one was
together.
asking you. VH1 was not asking you. And turn your Wi-Fi off because you probably ain't even got damn service to send it. You got to rely on some damn
Your
Wi-Fi. Like,
neighbors. Using your neighbors.
I got to send this hashtag out. Right, because you probably free passing it on your girl too. Anyways, so we go to this fashion show. Which looked like just a bunch of girls walking in a damn restaurant.
Yeah.
I
It was
wrote
the same Applebee's that Nico's.
it was upstairs.
It was upstairs Applebee's this time instead of downstairs Applebee's where Nico's video release party was at.
And apparently it was Tracy's event because she was like, "Thank you for coming."
Yeah,
so.
she said. Yeah, she called it like girls that rock something. It was Tracy's thing.
Oh, it was the Girls That Rock thing?
It was something.
That's
yeah, whatever
MC
her
Light's charity.
No, it was. I think it was Tracy. Tracy has a charity that's kind of this sounds similar. Guys, let us know what it is because I forget. But she said what it was for.
So they go there. Bambi's there. Kirk's there. Benzino, Mary Jane. I mean, Benzino and Kirk basically just take the whole train out with them. Bold move. Tracy comes around. She's like, "Oh, Kirk, Rasheeda's husband, right?" Mary Jane's like, "Oh, sit down. You're gross. You're nasty. I can't. You're the damn spinach that was left in the damn refrigerator, and it's all like
It's all curled up.
soggy. Like, no one wants you, girl." Talking about Mary Jane being awkward, and everyone's telling Tracy, "Oh, we went to the cabin this weekend. You should have came to the cabin this weekend. We was turned up. Was we turned up? We was turned up.
That
We
was
was turned up.
Bambi.
I was turned up. We was turned up. We was turned up." Like, bitch, calm down. First of all, Tracy done walked up in the situation. Everyone's popping up, like, just popping out of nowhere, like, turned
Yeah.
up.
It was. It was. Somebody
Okay,
came from under
I
the
get
table.
it.
Turned up. Like,
Kevin
get
Hart
back
done
to
popped
this.
out, like, turned up.
Right. No, that was, and Bambi was the instigator. My thing is, you should know by now, if you know this dude is married, and if some woman comes up, this is why chicks messy. And if you're going to be the side chick, you need to be strategic and you need to do better. You saw the girl walk up, Tracy, and say, "Oh, you're Rasheeda's husband, right?" Right then, the side chick should have been like, "Oh." And they should have been either went to the bar and got a cocktail, or they should have kept their mouth shut and not said anything about the shindig.
Nope. And here's how shady it is. I mean, it's just a web of shade. First of all, because Tracy was being messy. One. Well, she gets messy. Two, Bambi was messy because she was like, talking about a free pass, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Okay, one, now you just let this homegirl know, like, oh, they did something. Mary J talking about, yeah, I'm a hoe, like, I'm live free and proud, girl, like, free pass, and I took that pass, like,
She did.
congratulations, you got you a bum broke dude, like, who's probably gay.
Yeah.
He can sew you a vest, bitch. Like, sew your Twitter name on a vest. Like, congratulations.
Get it embroidered.
So when you go work in the poll, you can have your Twitter address on your ass. Like, there you go. Kirk talking about his free pass. Mary Jane being all excited about it. Tracy was like, "Ooh, this is messy." Now, not only that, Bambi, but you're messy too because it's like, if Mary Jane is your homegirl, how do you feel your homegirl is being represented on this TV show?
Yes. And let's take it a little step further.
Which Mary Jane, how do you? Because you talking about, I took the pass. Like,
you rolled up. You knew Benzino. Those girls didn't know Kirk and Benzino, so they came with you. They stayed the night with Kirk, which means you didn't leave them and come back tomorrow and pick their asses up. You stayed too. So now, not only do you look a mess, but you now are people assume that you've slept with Benzino.
Congratulations,
Gross.
you winning. She's like April O'Neil, sleeping with the turtles. So Tracy's like, you know what? And by the way, one of the other hoe that slept with Kirk, that bitch done had script tatted on her nose. Like,
was that a real tattoo?
I've clearly have never seen a tattoo like that. Like, what do you say? Like, I want to get my middle name tatted on my nose. Like,
she must not plan to work ever in her life.
No.
She's not getting a gig anywhere.
Well, girl, the places she's probably working,
True.
don't mind that. But she can only do that in Atlanta because New York, they'd be like, you better put some makeup on
They
that.
don't. Like, man, what are your career goals? You have a tattoo on your nose.
She's like, bitch, what you mean my career goes? I'm on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Like, with Benzino. That's not good. Come on, man.
I'll give Benzino over Kirk because it's like, you done slept with Kirk and you didn't even get him to your damn self. You didn't even get the broke man to your damn self. You had to split the broke man with... Y'all did a charity service. That was cute for y'all.
It was cute. Congratulations,
Salvation Army. So Tracy goes and she calls up Rasheeda. Oh, wait, but when Tracy also said like, oh, I really wanted to meet you at the baby shower.
And Kirk was like, oh, so what? Kirk, get it together.
How'd that go? How'd that go? Like you care.
If you're gonna be a dirtbag, just man up and be a dirtbag. Just be like, yeah, I wasn't there.
Well, it's funny. You said that something happened on the carpet, or no, not the carpet. Rasheeda, Nicki Minaj tweeted about Kirk and went in on Kirk's life, which I love because I know the Barbie army it went nuts and ham on Kirk too. And I'm really mad because I wish I wasn't so focused at the BET Awards because I kind of wish I could have really like put something out there for AfterBuzz. But I really wanted to be like, fuck you, Kirk.
You should have heckled Kirk.
I really should have heckled Kirk. And I feel like if he really wanted to try and do something, like I feel like I would have had an army behind me because I feel like everyone would be riding for Rasheeda like that. I felt so bad for Rasheeda this episode.
He would not try anything, and this is why I say that. Because when you talked about the Nicki Minaj thing, he on VH1.com. There's like the blogs.
Yeah.
Kirk responded to Nicki Minaj's statement and the situation, and he was saying, you know what, I can't get mad at what Nicki Minaj said because she's right. That was disrespectful for what I did. I did it on TV, and I don't have anything to say about it. It was wrong. So he knows and then he said, Rasheeda ain't really messing with me right now no more. He knows he's a dirtbag. Kirk is the most hated man on television. And I'm not saying this just to be dramatic. Name one woman who isn't pissed at Kirk, not just because he cheated, but because he's married to a woman and he told her to get an abortion on TV.
And it's not even just the abortion. It's just every single episode you are digging yourself the deepest grave. Like right now, I'm assuming because he was on the carpet with Rasheeda, I'm assuming that you done got your penis removed or it has shriveled up and y'all having a lesbian relationship with each other because he was sitting there holding her Louboutin bag like
a little dork.
I done fucked up.
You know what I will say quick?
Can I wear my vest today? Nope, the bitch done burnt it up.
Throw it in the garbage can. Recycle bin, sir. Rasheeda better ride this out. At that moment when Nicki Minaj tweeted that, her people should have tweeted. Deb should have reached out to Nicki Minaj and said, "Girl, let's get on this man hating anthem." They could come out with this like, "You ain't gonna be screwing us over, bad bitch city." Like they could come out with something totally in response to this whole situation because everybody hates Kirk. And this hit home with everybody. I don't care if you ever been dogged out by a dude, your boyfriend, your baby daddy, your dad, your cousin, your brother, uncle, ex-boyfriend, sister. It doesn't matter. Everybody relates to this situation some way.
And not just girls, even dudes kind of be like, bro, like the strippers and the abortion thing, like on TV. Though? Like Stevie J ain't even doing that.
He wouldn't. But he did make Joseline get an abortion. But he didn't really force it like this, and they weren't together.
Right, they wasn't. But at the end of the day, Joseline didn't really want the baby.
She didn't.
Let's be real. She wanted a career. And they wasn't married. They wasn't trying to do nothing. Like, that would have been the end of Joseline.
Sure would have.
So, totally different situation. These people have been married for how long? Best friend. So Tracy, being the messy little baby bop she is, goes over to Rasheeda's place and lets Rasheeda know about the cabin situation. And it was just like, I wish I could have just reached through, given Rasheeda a hug. I felt so bad for her.
It was really sad.
It really was sad.
It was really sad.
Tracy explains the situation. Rasheeda's pissed, and then Kirk shows up. Tracy's like, bye, time to go. And then it turns into this whole Kirk versus Rasheeda thing. And okay, yeah, he told her to get an abortion. Yeah, he cheated on her. But those things can all be worked out. What can't be worked out is the attitude. He looks like he just doesn't give a shit. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, yeah, I cheated on you. Like, yeah, I want you to have an abortion. Like, yeah, I don't really know if I want to be with you. Like, you are my friend. I do consider you that.
So? Yeah, he's like, so?
Like, you're making Scrappy look like boyfriend of the damn year.
He's making Stevie J look like boyfriend of the year.
For real.
He is.
For real. Like, because that whole looking like you don't give a damn or a shit, like, that is your insecurities coming out. You talking here, oh, well, she's a rapper. She cheated on me. That's probably not even my baby. Like, how sit your damn gonorrhea penis ass down. With your little Mary Jane and carousel popcorn hoe.
This is a bad situation. This is why women hit their men. This is
and
why
then
the show
locks
Snapped
the
exists.
door on her.
Locks her out the house. She's pregnant. Sir, she's pregnant. Really? This is why Snapped is on air.
You know what? This is why Lisa left her done burnt up
She
the
burnt
damn
up
house.
Andre hell to the
Hell no. Like, Rasheeda, please. I wouldn't even be mad if Rasheeda had a moment like that.
She should. She started throwing the clothes out in the front yard. She lit the match. I was like, oh shoot, she gonna start a forest fire because you know it's the woods. You got to be careful now. She got to put it into barrel.
I mean, but that's not even proper burning. Like, so I knew she wasn't even really trying to burn up his clothes. She should have.
She should.
But there's a process in doing so if you really want to make sure that the clothes catch on fire, because that match is gonna go out when you throw it down that jean like that. You gotta soak it in some kerosene.
You gotta contain it.
Right.
You gotta contain the fire.
Put some fiberglass in there. You know what I'm saying? The views expressed here, those are the hosts only. Not TV. Locks the door on her. Rasheeda done trying to burn his clothes, and then he bounces. He's like running away.
He ran. Who are you running from, sir? She can't chase you.
Pregnant.
She's pregnant. He's dumb. Kirk is the worst man on television right now.
Yes, like, fuck Kirk. And I know I just keep saying, Marissa, every time I swear, Marissa's just like, but fuck you. Like, I can't even get it out of my brain. And I'm so glad that we do this after show, because if I watch this at home, I would be going insane. So I'm glad I can speak about it and just be like, you're dumb. You're so dumb. You look like an idiot. Anyways, on that note, let's head into predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
And I gotta say, this season, each episode really be getting better and better, because I can't wait.
I know.
Bitch, it is like you done went to England, sat with the Queen, and got all the damn tea and crumpets from everybody next week, because we got Drew, Sean, and Tracy sitting down talking about he went to jail. Like, Drew, sit your damn sidekick Googling ass down.
Dude, have a T-Mobile side boy. You know you gotta whip the top. Sir, get back in your car and go away.
Ooh, Ariane talking about being with a woman. Well, yeah, bitch, because you're a lesbian. You were dating one at the time. Like, hello. Ring the alarm. Rasheeda talking about divorce. Her mom's like, oh, it's that serious? And then you know, in between that and the next scene, Rasheeda done told her mom about the cabin and the cheating and him not caring and locking the door out and just walking out and shit. And Rasheeda's mom done is gonna go driving down, trying to run him over. You done broke his bike. His bike is not caught on fire. Like,
you don't mess with no old black lady from the South. You don't mess with somebody's.
I ain't done with you.
I said to Jesse, and while we're watching, I'm surprised she didn't pull her blade out on poor Kirk.
I would assume that's the next step.
She has a blade. I'm surprised they didn't catch it on camera. Like, you do it again, I'm gonna cut you. My mom do it all the time.
But no, she's probably smarter than that, because she don't want, you know what I mean? Like, she don't want to get anything.
She don't care about no lawsuit. Like, you know, she's like, I don't care about no lawsuit.
I'm gonna run his over.
She got a blade.
He ain't pregnant. And then Joseline's getting a ring for Stevie and meets Stevie's dad.
No, but that was Joseline's dad. What? Who's dad?
I thought it was Stevie's dad.
We'll see. I don't know whose dad it was.
Oh, was it Joseline? All right. Well, we're gonna see next week.
Maybe it was Stevie's dad because Joseline had a bad relationship with her dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Jesse's right.
So shout out to you guys at home. Make sure you guys check out the Adventures of Serial Buddies, Black Hollywood Live. Follow us at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Keep the conversation going with me on Twitter at DJ Jesse J.
At Kennelia, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Till next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Fuck Kirk!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.